Welcome to Improving Sales Performance, a podcast highlighting tips and insights aimed at helping sales organizations realize and maybe even exceed their goals. Here, we chat with thought leaders, experts, and gurus who have years of sales experience from a wide range of industries. I'm your host, Matt Sunshine, CEO at the Center for Sales Strategy, a sales performance consulting company. One of the hardest balancing acts for sales managers is accountability, because on one hand, you don't want to be passive, but on the other, you don't want your team constantly feeling pressured, micromanaged, or anxious every time you ask a question. And here's the reality. A lot of managers unintentionally create pressure when what they actually want is accountability. Top performing teams absolutely have accountability, but they also have clarity, consistency, trust, and coaching. The best managers know how to challenge performance without creating unnecessary tension. Today, we're breaking down how to create accountability without creating pressure, including tactical language and coaching structures managers can start using immediately. Accountability works best when expectations are clear. A lot of pressure comes from uncertainty. When reps aren't fully sure what matters most, or what success looks like, or how they're being evaluated, or even where they stand, every conversation can start to feel stressful. Top managers reduce pressure by increasing clarity. Instead of vague expectations like, you need to step it up, they say, here's what success looks like this month, or here are the behaviors we're really focusing on. Or another one is, here's how we'll measure progress. You see, clear expectations create stability, and stability allows accountability conversations to feel constructive instead of emotional. One of the fastest ways to create unhealthy pressure: only talk about results. See, revenue matters, quota matters, but managers have far more influence over behaviors than outcomes. Top managers consistently coach. They coach prospecting consistency, discover call quality, follow-up habits, pipeline management, preparation, and activity disciplines, because behaviors are controllable. And when managers focus only on numbers, reps often feel judged. But when managers focus on behaviors, reps feel coached. That changes the tone of accountability entirely. The language managers use really does matter. Sometimes pressure isn't created by the conversation itself. It's created by the wording. For example, instead of, why hasn't this deal closed yet? What if you said, what do you think is slowing momentum right now? Instead of saying, you're behind, try something like, let's talk about what needs to happen to get back on track. Instead of saying, you need to fix this, you might try, what support or adjustments would help to improve this? The goal isn't to soften accountability. It's to make accountability collaborative instead of confrontational. Top managers create ownership through conversation, not through fear. Consistency reduces pressure dramatically. Pressure usually increases when feedback only appears during problems. If reps only hear from managers when something is wrong, every meeting feels stressful. Top managers create consistent coaching rhythms. They do weekly one-on-ones, regular deal reviews, ongoing feedback conversations, consistent performance discussions. And because coaching happens all the time, accountability feels normal instead of threatening. The conversation becomes, how are we improving? Not, am I in trouble? Consistency removes surprise, and surprise is often what creates pressure. Accountability should include support. High accountability without support feels overwhelming, but support without accountability creates complacency. Top managers balance both. They communicate, here's the expectation, here's where improvement is needed, and here's how I'll help. That support might look like role play practice, deal strategy conversations, prospecting structure, prioritization help, or even skill coaching. The key is this: the rep should leave accountability conversations feeling clearer, not defeated. Top managers create ownership, not dependence. The best accountability conversations create reflection. Instead of immediately giving answers, top managers ask, what do you think needs to improve? What's the biggest obstacle right now? What's your plan moving forward? Or what support would help the most? Those questions create ownership, because long-term performance improves when reps learn how to evaluate themselves, not when managers constantly rescue them. Accountability is strongest when the salesperson becomes part of the solution. So, wrapping all of this up, accountability and pressure are not the same thing. Pressure creates fear. Accountability creates clarity and ownership. The very best sales managers know how to challenge people while still making them feel supported. So if you want stronger accountability on your team, you need to clarify expectations, focus on behaviors, coach consistency, use collaborative language, and balance accountability with support. Because when accountability is done well, people don't shut down, they step up. This has been Improving Sales Performance. Thanks for listening. If you like what you heard, join us every week by clicking the subscribe button. For more on the topics covered in the show, visit our website, thecenterforsalesstrategy.com. There you can find helpful resources and content aimed at improving your sales performance.